Okay. Okay. So again, it's Shay Seeking, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and look at this excuse me, image here, and we're gonna be in the apocalypse again, which is just the book of Revelations. Um, in my eyes, okay, and I'm just gonna go back to 5 for a second because I was thinking two different cards came to mind. Okay. Um, we're going to be looking at the Lover's card. Okay. And this one. Um, the can we do it? Okay. The Two of Cups. Okay. So again, the Lovers and the Two of Cups is what came to mind. And I don't know, even if you look at this, you'll see this is supposed to be looking like, you know, I don't know. It's kind of weird because okay, you have this energy here that is standing very feminine and has a short, pretty, kind of cute, like dress on, and is covered with something, right? I wonder if that represents something. Even look like there might even be breast. Okay, the crown of something. What does it say here? Love and joy. Okay, and it's like this person is reaching out. Okay, and the hand is pricked. It looks like it's getting pricked by this thing that kind of looked like the thing for the medical. You know what I'm saying? Or even the don't tread on me. I mean, even look like a uterus, even almost to a certain extent, right? So, like, even when I'm reading this, worthy is the Lamb who is slain and received power and divinity and wisdom and strength and honor and glory and blessings. That seemed like that might be talking about, again, the Lamb is also, considered to be the lion, right? And this is why it's so tricky when it comes between, like, history, mythology, and all of these different things, because it's just like it's like a game of like movement, like how I was saying, how I was just thinking earlier that again at some point in time I was in what I feel like was my Empress energy, where I was just sitting pondering, like I was waiting on a throne to like for something, right? And again, I feel like before that though, again, when I was in a somewhat of a like a, you know, like a Sekhmet energy, it was more fiery, right? And then again went down to like a house cat, right? Like a Basset. But I truly think Basset and Sekhmet are two different people. Um, so but I was just thinking about the whole thing about Inanna, like because I feel like again to be to be honest, I feel a like how some would say that she was more of a masculine, energy, and we saw the image the other day of her having her foot on the back of the lion, right? And that it was almost even giving me like a Queen Elizabeth energy, like a loner queen, that had the reign. But again, for some reason, this card is making me think about that. But that energy again, at one point in time, it's even sitting underneath the throne of the Queen of Swords, right? This like a face, a cherubim face like this. Okay, it's sitting underneath like a mask or whatever. So we're going to be going into more scriptures that are talking about stuff like this. But I got so much I want to do. I just. So again, like I said, that can also represent, like I said, that lion that was slain, right? Because again, if you think about it, in that particular Inanna or Ishtar, I think it's Ishtar I'm thinking about, okay? But again, they all seem to be carrying out the same energy. So again, this is like an energy. We're talking about frequency. We're talking about energy, okay? So again, it feels as though, like I said, at that time, that it seems like a lioness or whatever would have been being crushed or sat on, or even we see like images of like a lion image underneath thrones when it comes to ancient Egypt. So again, I think it's just all about that to going up tall and then falling, right? But again, it just seems like this lion or lamb, right, seems like it was lifted. It's got the two wings, right? I don't know. And it seemed like it has something to do with this sharing, this love, this cup. You know, again, there's the spear or whatever going through the bottom of it, and then, you know, like the serpents intertwining around it. So again, it's almost like DNA from this individual, this lion, this lamb. You see what I'm saying? Or like like those parts of the, I mean, it is even looking like a Taurus, right? Okay. And then somebody was pierced, or see how it's coming out of here, dripping out. And then again, it looked like this hand is getting pricked, and then the DNA is being inserted. This is just how I'm seeing it, y'all. Okay. Right. And then you have, but this one still looks more, I mean, I guess the dress on him or her looks more feminine, but you can definitely tell the chest or breast are bigger. And the way that this person is standing is more feminine. Okay. And then this person is real straight back, right? A real straight back individual. Let me see what this, the red shoes, passion and emotion, trust and loyalty. Okay. Okay. So, cause see, look, even this robe that's hanging over her shoulder, it's the same thing. Oh, well, we didn't get to the lover's card. I'm looking at two phones right now, so I just got a little confused. Okay. And again, this is something that has like those eyes or eye shapes, like the letter I, going down the back of that too. But mediation between opposite forces in Mercury, honor and growth, wisdom and confidence. Okay. So again, yeah, wisdom and confidence. Okay, so again, and maybe that's the thing that, again, that lamb or lion could have been, because of the trials and tribulations, could have gotten knocked down a notch, or it might have just been a stepping outside of the box, right, for that energy. Because again, this energy is a life giver. It's just what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be like that the whole time. Like I said, I believe this was a wrestling. Okay? Wrestling, not against flesh and blood, but rulers and principalities, it even just came to mind. Okay? So again, I feel like this is exactly what I'm seeing here. I don't know, someone may see it another way, but again, yeah. Okay. And to the lamb, blessing and honor and glory and dominion. Okay, so again, now it's going to have some type of dominion, which means like a position of some sort, right? Of power, possibly, right? So it says forever and ever. And the four living creatures said, Amen. And the elders fell down and worshiped him who lives forever and ever. Okay. So again, but then right here, okay, all right. Hold on. All right, but then here we have the Lover's card, okay? And okay. So it goes back to, so when it just said they worship him who lives forever. So again, this makes me think about Adam or even Cain, right? Because in interesting, you know, it's interesting to see how they used on that show Lucifer, Cain, and he could not die. Like again, so that brings me back to a certain male energy that would have been here forever or for a long time. I mean, even it could have been a feminine energy, but again, I'm reading masculine here. Okay? But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? And maybe in turn, the two cups was this person giving that form of life and another person being that form of life. You know? But then even looking at this image, it's like the highest in the room. Okay? And you have the whole Adam and Eve concept. And this energy has been shown in other images as, let's see if we can find it, as death, though, right? As if someone who is dead to the situation, possibly even upset. And see, it has this image has the moon. This one has the moon or some kind of crater or some kind of, it looks like a moon or something over his head. And I don't know why when I was reading this the other night, I was thinking about a meteor, right? I was thinking about a meteor. And I saw I don't know what I was watching, but I paused it for a second because I saw this little meteor kind of like stone thing that was like in the ground. It was like aftermath of a meteor hitting. Right? And it almost seems like this kind of energy too that's like, hold on. See? And again, I don't know whose design this is, right? I don't think this is the Rider Waite design. And I just think I don't discriminate. It's easier, more general, and I think that it's the one that was written to show the things in the biblical text that we're looking at. It's easier to use that. Okay? So again, look at that ribbon around her, like the serpent. It's kind of like the Lady in the World card, right? So again, what happened to her right here? How did she get from here? You see what I'm saying? And look at all these writings and stuff, these etchings and stuff on the tree. How did she get from whatever to, oh, she even got a horn. Okay? And it's just like, dude, the way they did this woman is just dirty. And then to blame it on her for so long. And it really was just, other individuals playing around with stuff they had no business, So strange. Okay? And he got horns too. And I don't know if that's supposed to be a fig leaf, but whatever. Seemed like a curse. And again, it sounded like bound, right? It's kind of like she's bound there. Like most of the empresses usually are. But it's not even her, it's something else. Again, something else that's wrapping itself around her to bind her. Because whatever it is, there's an energy that does not want that feminine energy to get to a certain point. It's just strange. You see what I'm saying? And it's almost like a sense of jealousy or something. See the lightning rods or whatever it was just talking about over here? All right. So again, I'm just wondering. And then this person is of fire or whatever, right? And this person is of, well, I'm guessing it's talking about the fruit, right? But then she also is, clothed in the sun. Okay? Could this be the sun when it comes to, ancient Egypt or Ra or, the serpent-like figures that we see around the sun or the disc that's on top of the head? You see what I'm saying? Because almost like it's moving, right? So again, I feel like at this, she could be like in her empress energy here, right? When she was just kind of young and naive, kind of like how they say some of the ancient goddesses, like, I always use Inanna just because it's easier to say it, but like an energy like her, or even when it comes to Esther, was a young energy. So again, a lot of people have been reborn in a sense where, again, some of us still have that youthful spirit, right? You could be in your 50s or 40s or something like that, 30s, and you still have like a very youthful energy. Okay? And so, yeah, there seems to be something here, because even I'm thinking about like with the world card, you have all those energies all around, and you have her, almost even looking at this makes it look like the leaves or whatever that look like eyes, but they kind of look like leaves. I mean, they look like these leaves anyway on the world card. And it's also like two pillars here though, that tree and that tree, right? And then you got this fire shooting up, okay? And again, somebody's like over my dead body or under my dead body. And even look here, it's almost like an eyelash, like an eye or eyes. Oh, see, an eye's all about. Okay, why did that just come up? Okay, and even this is another kind of creature here. Look at that. Okay, so again, that's just how it looks there. And then here's the ancient, the card of antiquity, supposedly. Okay, and there's still three individuals. It's still the three individuals. I mean, it's almost like the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, but it's almost like even when you talk about is it Inky and Enlil and no? Who is it? When we're talking of the God's wife. I want to use Inanna, and then there's two there's an image that I was looking at that has her and then the two males, but they have themselves exposed, right? And it's supposed to be like the father and the son, I guess, right? And she's sitting off in the back, like as a scribe or writing things out. See? So that just made me think about something. But then you have right here where, again, this energy looks somewhat feminine, but has the long cloak, flowers. This one looks masculine, that's in the middle. And then here you have another one that looks androgynous to me, okay? And has the crown with leaves or whatever. And then you have Cupid or whatnot here. Shooting the arrow. Again, same thing. Like even I'm thinking about Cupid, like the person that's like a love, like again, a life giver or somebody that is like in a loving energy. Or just, again, because we're talking about a so-called mythical creature, it could just be that energy exhuming around the situation. It doesn't actually have to represent a person in this sense, I don't think. Just my view. Okay? But again, we'll go back to this one, which is, again, the lovers, right? And this time, the serpent is actually on the tree. Which kind of reminds me of the Halupa tree? Right? With that bird-like creature, right? And then the serpent that has intertwined itself on the bottom or the base of the tree, right? And it looks like, he's looking at her, but she's looking at, so this wouldn't be God because, Adam would be looking like, oh God, I did this. It's not funny, I'm just saying. But it would be like that, like, oh God, what? You calling my name? Where here it looks like the Eve entity is looking up at this being. And almost like kind of surprised or frightened or scared or just like nervous about it. And he's got his hands out like, what? Though I thought, and she's like, well, you know what I'm saying? That's just kind of just what it looked like. And he just like, just shut up, both of you, damn it. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it looked like. And there's definitely some kind of energy laying on it looked like a head that's upside down with a crown. on his shoulder. Right here. I could be tripping, but it looks definitely like something more is going on here. Okay? Something's still hidden, right? But we see again when it says the angels and stuff around, these things here could be, these rays could be representing, again, rays of light or angels, right? That are sitting round about the throne, right? And it looked like he has like fiery something in his hair. All right. Okay. All right, I don't know. I don't want to make this too long. I know it's already long enough. But yeah. I don't know. But I feel like that's what we're kind of seeing here. And then even with these clouds right here, like it says the elders, they were wearing white and they fell down. Right? And then you look at this and you kind of wonder, what is this is talking about? Because why aren't the clouds like up and away or something? Why are they right here in between? Okay. And then they're kind of red, but then now this is red here in the background. And also there looks like something there. Yeah, that's definitely like a dog head or something. Right? It's definitely something. There's the eye right there. A dragon. Oh, definitely like a being or something here. Laying. Yeah. There's the face. Oh, it's kind of creepy. Oh, it's kind of scary. Okay. There's also some stuff going on down here at the bottom. But yeah, definitely. Somebody's riding on some kind of dragon creature or something. Okay. It's so funny if you go back and look at that video we did about Pisgah, Mount Pisgah, you'll see, I think it was a Pisgah down in Georgia, probably. And again, you can see like these type of things in the, again, you can just check out that video. Okay. So, all right. So that's it. We'll stop there. We don't need to do more.